Good evening, everyone. This is Nahida Sultana Nishi, and my ID number is 1518034. What I would like to present to you today is about the Madras Neo-Malthusian League and the global networks of contraceptive. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to our honorable faculty, Mr. Taha Hussain, for giving me the opportunity to talk about this topic. Now, I will give you a brief summary. So, let's get started. The Madras Neo-Malthusian League was formed in 1928 in Madras. It was made up of prominent businessmen, largely from the Brahmin community, working to an essentially paternalist agenda. It wanted to link India to the worldwide Stopsian movement and saw contraception as a way of reducing India's population. It focused on establishing international connections with leaders of birth control movements in other countries. Also sought to enhance the systematic regulation of human reproduction to build a stronger nation. The members of the League, such as Krishnamurti Iyer, alluded to Hinduism's natural and unconscious propagation of birth control within its sacred text. The League did not believe that women knew anything about contraception. Most of them blamed women for population growth. The president of the League, Sir Vepa Ramesam, said that we are not aware of any organization of Indian women interested in considering the problem that would be raised in a birth control conference. He also added that no medical women in India had any knowledge of birth control or the desire to advocate its benefits. Incidentally, this was untrue. The League chose to disperse information about contraception via informal man-to-man conversations. Wives were informed only need to know basis only, thus allowing their husbands to exercise sexual control over them. Its leaders sought to present early motherhood rather than early marriage as being the root of a weak nation. It should be noted that the League was widely discredited for being ineffectual and hypocritical. No practical steps were taken by them. Though contraceptives were distributed by some leaders, these activities were on a very small scale. The League poured out pamphlets and posters to little discernible effect. It was pointed out by one critic that since one of its founders had no children and another 13, they clearly either knew nothing of birth or nothing of control. That's all of my today's presentation. Thank you.